Hey, what's going on, everyone? It is Blue, and we are back with another video. Right now, we are on beta Shadowlands for the updates. So today came out with some new updates, quite a bit across the boards for everybody. Feral hasn't received any updates. We have received a nerf to one of the covenants that most likely a lot of Ferals probably wanted to go. But as you can see right now, kind of funny, we're bugged. A lot of people that have some type of resource are bugged. So I'm on Feral and I can't get any of my resources. And I think Warriors, Rage, and Hunters are affected. And I heard Mana's bugged. So we're all just chilling on the beta right now. But let's go ahead and take a look at the changes. Now, across the board, like I said, a lot of classes have received quite a bit of changes across the board. To kind of to give you a general view, I read through them. It looks like a lot of these classes are getting slight tunings, slight nerfs to specific potency traits and such like that. Whereas Druid in general, we've actually received quite a bit of buffs. So let's go over those. For balance, you get a PvP talent where Deep Roots, person in your Entangling Roots, will now take less damage before being freed, so that's a little bit of a nerf there. As far as potencies for balance, precise alignment, the duration of celestial alignment is increased, whereas it was 4%, now it's 5%. And we see this continues to scale a lot better, so where it used to only be 9.6, it's now 12%. So that's kind of nice. Then we have Stellar Inspiration, where Stars Charge and Stars Fall have a 20%, whereas it was 8 before, chance to empower Eclipse or extend Moonfire and Sunfire by double the amount. So that's really cool. And this this potency trait continues to go up to 48%, which is really, really nice. That is a huge change. And then last one, we have Umbral Intensity. Eclipse's damage bonus to Wrath and Starfire starts 30% stronger. And this continues up to 72%. Now we'll move on to Guardian. We have Savage Combatant. Mangle increases the damage of your next Maul by 15%, stacking up to 3 times. So this is quite a big difference, where it was 10%, and it continues to scale better at 36, where it was 24 before. You have Unchecked Aggression, where you gain 15% haste during Berserk and Bear form, and again, that continues to scale higher up to 36%. My favorite, now this one's a really big buff. When I play Guardian, this one's pretty cool. It says, Well-Owned Instincts. When you fall below 40% health, you cast Frenzy Regeneration up to once every 90 seconds. What they didn't show you is that they're not changing the ranking here, but the ranking reduces the time frame. So on beta right now, I think I'm at 64 seconds. So this is really nice. So, you know, having this time frame decreased, but then you're not going to be falling down to 25%. It's just a huge buff across the board. I'm really happy about this, because getting below 40%, it's a lot, you know, it'll happen more often than the 25%. So that's cool. And then you get that free Frenzied Regeneration. Restoration, PvP talent. I think this is just a wording. But Wild Growth is now instant cast when you fall. And when you heal 6 allies with Wild Growth, you gain Full Bloom. This effect has a 30-second cooldown, but with Full Bloom, your next Wild Growth applies Life Bloom to all targets at 100% effectiveness for 30 seconds. So that's pretty cool. Then we see Floral Recycling. Swiftman's healing is increased by 40% of the consumed heal over time effect, and this is increased up to 96%. Big buff here. Unstoppable Growth. Wild Growth's healing falls off 20% less often, so this is really nice, up to 48. Well, actually, so this is a little bit of a nerf. Okay, a little bit of nerf there. These ones, I don't know what's up here. Aquatic Form and Prowl, I guess they just entered some stuff in, but nothing's changing there. Now, we do have a little bit of a nerf to balance of Adaptive Swarm. With this one, it's going to buff your dots for balance on there. It's going to buff them by 20%, where it was 30% before. Okay, so now here we're going to go ahead and see the specific buffs or nerfs, depending on which you know, Covenant you want to follow, or which you know, if it's Night Fae or Venthyr here, if you want to follow them. So we see a big buff to Conflux of the Elements. While channeling Convoke of the Spirits, your damage and healing is increased by 15%, whereas 12%, and this continues to scale. This one is a really strong one for Feral single target. So if you're ever wanting to go Night Fae for Feral because you're wanting to raid, this is just going to further incentivize you, and this is a really big buff for that one. You know, if you think about this 30%, 36% buff, and you get a few bites in there, and those bites are increased, really powerful right there. Now, on the other hand, Venthyr received nerf for Endless Thirst. The potency, Ravenous Frenzy increases your critical strike chance by 0.5%, where it was 2%. So you got to remember, you have to keep on stacking these up. So you're going to need to get 2 stacked before you can see the full percent. So this is just a huge nerf for Feral. I actually don't play Feral as Venthyr because it is a little bit more difficult to use, and I just didn't enjoy that. And plus, with the nerf of where it was 3 potencies available, now it's 2, you really kind of have to choose. Is this a strong potency to put in there? To me, that's no. And now it's just going to be kind of solidifying that you know, Venthyr might not be a strong option. So like for Feral specifically, if you want to be doing raiding, this one's really good. Now, if you wanted to do Mythic Plus, I actually enjoy Kyrian. I go Kyrian a lot in Mythic Plus. I think it's really good. It's also really good for hopping onto different, you know, play Resto or play Guardian. You know, you have a buff to your healing with Resto. You got a, you know, 10% damage bonus for 15 seconds with Guardian. Just overall works really well. And then for Feral, I use the 15% buff for myself, which I really like. But that's it for the changes, you guys. Hope you really enjoyed it. Thanks so much. Leave a like. But that's it. Take it easy. Peace.